Load.
He tears through the streets like a thunder's roar. Rubber burns and the engine soars. Rev bomb rides with a wild man's pride. The world can't keep up no matter how it tries. Rev bombs, motorbikes, got a heart of steel. Wheels spinning faster than the fear we feel. Lights flash like fire in the dead of night. He's a rebel on wheels chasing freedom's light.
Evening, new intro. Is that cool or what? A little bit of country rock for you. Thanks to Matt, MT Belly. He's probably going to be in the side chat in a while. So thank you very much to Matt for doing that. GB Patriots here. Evening, Jamie. Now, Jules, if you happen to be on our private WhatsApp group, Jules has been playing around with it. Everyone's been playing around with this AI that does music, and you put words in, it does it. GB Jules done a little audio this week of a certain motor vlogger out there. Jules, it is amazing. I shall probably do a little edit with some video, but I will share that privately in the stream in my little group, and I'll keep it as a private video, little laugh amongst us. So, couple of things out. Rhythmic Biker has a new video out where he is out riding a Tiger 1200 rally. So yeah, he had a go of Hayden's bike this week. He actually likes that bike. He's actually getting into adventure biking. So Rhythmic is into adventure biking. I did say the best bike you're ever going to get is going to be a Triumph, and it's going to be a Tiger. It doesn't matter if it's a 900, a 1050, a 1200. All the Tigers are exceptionally good bikes. Zed is here. Here we go. Another one that rides a Tiger. Good evening. This is my first day at Banters. Viral inflection. Oh, Jesus, Zed. Go easy, mate. Just rest up. Yeah, just take it nice and easy, mate. Good to see you on the stream, though. But obviously, if you have to disappear off because you're absolutely knackered, mate, then we will understand. But good to see you. Good to see you. Slow Rider's here as well. Evening, buddy. Good to see you. Andy's in the room. Tiger 1200, poor man's GSA. No, we haven't all got £75,000 a year jobs and can afford to pay 18 and a half, 20 grand for a GSA. And then we can't all afford to go off to Pecos and Spain every year for 10 days either. I'm lucky if I get 10 days off a year. Said that will teach you not to swim. Oh, bless. Behave, GB. Poor old Zed. Vincent's in the room. Vincent's done, because if you didn't know, Jules has now got a Mutt Fat Sabbath. I said a Fat Sabbath. Is that Aussie after he's had a couple of beers and a curry? Now, Vincent's got, I do my little lasers. So obviously, I've done another load of coasters for Emma's Cafe on Sunday. So we shall drop them over at Emma's. Andy's just said, I've booked a test ride on the new 1300 RT. Oh, nice. You're not the only one that's had a go of a 1300 RT and bought one. Then a certain vlogger again has gone and bought one just to BMW. Yeah.
Hello, kids.
Yeah, we're not going to go there. You do what you do. Friday night, my Friday night stream is about just having a little bit of fun and having a chat and talking about stuff. So lots going on. We are, I think, 2 days away from you going to Wales. One day.
Go tomorrow.
You go tomorrow. So, yeah, keep us informed. Let us know how you get on. Get loads of videos. Send us pictures out, mate. But there we go. TMF's got a 1250 GS. There we go. Thank you, Andy. So yeah, Jamie over that side. I've got to remember it's I've got to point that side. So yeah, he's over that way. Jamie's off to Wales tomorrow. That's going to be fun. We are only, I think, 2 weeks away. So not next Thursday, but the Thursday after, we ride up to ABR and we're going to Ragley Hall. We're going out. He'll probably be in the stream on the side chat. We're going with Phil Lake. So we're meeting at the garage. We're bundling out at, I think, 12 o'clock midday. We're heading up to Ragley Hall. And Phil is taking his big American camper bus that he's got. So he went and bought one of these big yellow American buses. The front half's got his camper on. The back bit, he's going to have all his bikes in it. So we're going to go, if you come into ABR, let me see if I can actually Bluetooth the map to my phone. So let me just see if I can go into here, go into my WhatsApp images, go into that, share via Bluetooth. And if I do my computer here, excuse me, receive a file, desktop, there we go. So if you happen to be coming to ABR this year, and I know Exeter's coming in this year, loads of the boys are coming down. So we are going to be, let's have a look. Let's go share an image. Let's go into my downloads. There we go. Let's see if it bungs it up. There we go. So you can probably see my mouse here. Can you see my mouse moving around, Jamie? No. Right. If you look up the top where it says ABR Festival, the 2 little red dots, that is the way in. You're going to follow the road down, bear off to the right, follow it all the way round till you get to the T-junction at the end, where the white dot is at the top of the trees is going to be the motovloggers area. So that is where we go every year, right where the white dot is, right at the bottom. That's the map. So if you basically get the ABR map, down that bottom, where just above the white dot is a little yellow and red sign. That is the Dunlop stand. You can't miss it every year. Dunlop always go there. The reason we go there, at the top of the hill, it's 30 seconds to the bottom of the hill. There is tea and coffee that is free every morning between 8 and 10. There is also hot showers down there and the male and female toilets. And just across the road, you've got the Dunlop stand for your tyres, which is absolutely brilliant. So that's another good one. So let's have a quick look at these. Slow Riders, just 1300 RTs, another bike BMW have ruined the looks of. And he's got 3 weeks off to Europe and 17 days of bliss. It depends, mate, because if you've got the missus on the back, that ain't going to be. Won't go there. Rev, you can share the image of the print if you want. I will do. ABR is in 3 weeks' time. It's not. It's in. Is it 3 weeks? Oh, it's 3. Yeah. So not next Thursday. The Thursday after. It's the Thursday after that. Yeah, it's 3 weeks. All right. You're right. Same time as Andy's tour. Not one hotel in sight. So that it looks like a traveller's site. It's camping. It's good fun. It's nice to get out and just rough it for a while. But Phil has said to me, obviously, he's taken the trail bike in the back of the camper van in his bus, so he can ride off in the evening and go to a restaurant, have a decent meal, and then ride back in. So he's going to do it that way. But that is the ABR map. So that's where we're going to be going. Let's hook that out of the way. Right, let's see if I can find. So Vincent has got his little laser burner. And he's been burning away for absolutely everybody. Let me have a quick look. Motovloggers group. Let me just find this photo, which I've downloaded. That's going to be in my WhatsApp images. WhatsApp images. Well, I've got a pair of secateurs in there. I have absolutely no idea. Right. Share. Bluetooth. And go into that. And we shall receive another file. Desktop. Kick it across. They actually look quite good. So he's got his little laser burner, or laser printer, should I say, or plastic printer. One of these that does it all in plastic anyway. Let's go present, knock an image up, and there we go. Whack that up on the screen. There we go. Look at that. Black Sabbath, all in little bits of plastic. So that's, and he's got all the signatures of all the Black Sabbath crew as well. So that looks pretty. Oh, it's a 3D printer. Oh, there we go. It's a 3D printer, or rather a few of them. GB got them for him. Said I bought the secateurs for the Scouts group. Vincent's got his little Scout meet coming up soon. So he has said, obviously, anyone that's got anything to donate on Amazon, he's got a little Amazon link if anybody wants to do that. Let me see if I can get into. There we go. So let me just. I've just got to be very careful of the messages on this. Oh God, this is going to be awkward. Right. Let me see if I can go back to there. Present. Share screen. I've got to be very careful with this. Oh God, this is going to be awkward. Right. Let's go. Right, there we go. So you've got that's the thing. I'm on the premises team for the First Wolverton Scout group. They're looking to better maintain the hall. They've got a wish list, blah blah blah. So I am just going to copy that link. I'll paste it up on the stream. So printing didn't take that long. Yeah, blah blah blah. I'm going to get rid of the rest of the messages in there because there is some awkward ones in there. we'll hide them out the way.
Oh dear.
Oh, yeah. So that's the Amazon wish list, guys. You can just copy that in from the side stream. And if you want to buy anything for Vincent's Scout group, you can do that for him. So nice and easy to do. There we go. As I say, if anybody wants to jump in on the link tonight and you want to come on camera with me and Jamie, StreamYard link over that side. And it is also down here. There's your StreamYard link, guys. Click the StreamYard link. Come and jump on camera with us. But we've got Jules got the secateurs, and I went a certain person that does vlogs doesn't need them because he's got no balls, so no need to remove any. Andy just said, "How long are you in Wales for?"
2 nights, 3 days.
There we go. Sorted.
Yeah, right.
It's not Jam Shed, but we got some Pinot with us tonight. Now, talking of, obviously, I do like my... Oh, he's here. He's here. I've been waiting for this man to come up for absolutely ages. I've been waiting for Sundrup to pop into the stream. If you didn't know, we did the... Do you remember that we did the freebie giveaway ages ago? I think it was about 3 weeks ago, Jamie. Where we gave away all the stuff. Sundrup. You actually won, and you can bang ACF 50 in this, but it's a spray gun. It's got the battery on it. So the idea is you chuck your whatever you want. We use it for ACF 50 at work. So we stick it in there. You can use it as a spray gun. Bang a battery in. So, Sundrup, you won that, buddy. So you've got that on my live stream giveaway. What I need you to do, because I couldn't find your address anywhere, drop me an email to mrrevbomb@gmail.com. Drop me your address in. I'll get that in the post to you, mate. But you won that on the live stream giveaway. So we've got some more stuff back there. I'm hanging on to it for about a week or so because I've got more crap back there. And thanks to the guy that does my little Temu shop, I have more of these. We've got another load of the bottle openers, the Rev Bomb bottle openers. So if anybody does want one of them, just drop me an email. Or if you happen to see me up Emma's Cafe on Sunday, I'm going to have a load with me. So nice little giveaways. Max, can I thank you for welcoming me at the Eclipse the other day, trying out the RX1 for size? You're welcome, mate. You're welcome. So he come in. He's a big boy. He's a tall lad. Sat on the RX1, tried it all out. Absolutely loved it. It's about the only bike that would fit him. And I thought because I'm only 5'10", but I've got 32-inch inside leg. I struggle on the LXS. I struggle on a lot of the small bikes at Eclipse to ride them. And I thought, there ain't going to be anybody that's got a bigger inside leg than me. And then he sat on the RX1. I went, don't mind me asking, how big's your inside leg? And he went 33. I was like, so I've actually found someone that's got longer legs than I have.
Oh, yeah.
But it was good. It was good to see you, Vax. So, yeah, good. Welcome along, mate. I know his real name, but I'll call him Vax on here. And it's obviously an anecdote of Max Verstappen. So, yeah, good to see you, buddy. Welcome along. If you obviously like that bike, I've had 5 people look at the RX1 this week, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. It's bikes at the moment. I've got 5 bikes going out. I had one go yesterday. one today. I've got another. The LSZ goes tomorrow. The R66 goes Tuesday. So I am shifting bikes. And thank God Bex is in tomorrow to help me with bike sales. Because obviously Bex went and got another job, but she's in with me every other Saturday. So yeah, it's nice to have Bex there as my backup because she knows the bikes inside and out. So it just takes a little bit of pressure off of me. There is stuff going on in the background at Eclipse, but I'm keeping it very close to the chest of what is coming out and what we are doing. But it's going to be for the good, and it's going to be an amazing year for us. So I'm just going to keep that close to the chest at the moment. Thanks, chaps. Revel email. Yeah. Drop me an email, mrrevbomb@gmail.com. Drop me your address in, mate. And as I say, I always cover the postage on that. It'll probably take me a week to get it out. I finally got Todd, because remember, Todd wanted my helmet. I finally got that shot today. It's gone. Me getting to the post office or trying to get stuff mailed out, I have to find little bits of the day where I can actually get to the post office and get stuff out. Ultima's here. Hello, Sausage Party. Good to see you. He'll be going faster than me, even while that's true. Vincent's in his terrain. It's struggling, but he's got his chain sprocket and he's got his pads now, so we can get him booked in soon. The Mutt Razorback, bloody hell, 880 seat height. The LXR is 820, so that's quite high in the seat. The Mutt Razorback, that's really high. Scooby's here as well. Scooby got a prize the other week as well. Scooby, pop me your address to mrrevbomb@gmail.com, mate, because I've got some prizes back there for you as well. Where else does Bex work, Arby? What it was, she got a load of hassle from a customer at Eclipse where he basically tagged her in her full name and gave away her personal photo. We managed to get the posts down, but obviously damage was done. She didn't want to be involved in it because it's her Facebook is her personal Facebook, and she's only got a few friends on it. Hence why she decided the garage scene isn't for her. She went off, and she's actually working with kids that have got ADHD, Asperger's. So she's loving it. She's loving it, but she comes in to work for us on a Saturday, so we still stay in contact. So it was good. GB, wish all that clear. I'll message you probably tomorrow, Jules. I'll send you some photos, mate, of what is going on. But it's all in the background at the moment. I can't obviously give everything away. Dark Side Biker, evening, James. Vincent, yeah, you need to use those in-post lockers. I tried the app, but you have to. There's loads of bits that you have to do, and then you have to put the customer's number in. You've got to put their address in. If I haven't got a customer's telephone number, it won't let me send it, which I think is quite stupid. It's quicker for me just go down the post office, go, there's the parcel, stamp, there's the parcel address, stamp, just hook it out that way. And it's probably about the same price as well. How long my route I've been charging? I've not had it for years, but even next to as well. I had a thing from my route saying that they're upgrading it this year, and you've got to pay a subscription. I don't use my route. I just stick it in my bloody Garmin sat nav, and that'll do for me, and work all my route out that way. Malky Boy 13, evening, mate. Welcome along, Malky. Don't worry, if I'll treat your info like I've had it. No worries, mate. Right, let me have a swig of this a minute. Right. Where's Andy gone anyway? Andy's normally jumping on the stream by now. He's probably living it up with that pissed parrot. He's probably throttled it by. If you did, have you heard about the squirrel, Jamie?
No.
Right. So we had a squirrel. We got a poorly squirrel as of 2 days ago. Yeah, I brought it home with me. I said, I'm bringing a new pet home. And Mel went, you're what? I've got a new pet. What do you mean you're bringing a new pet? I don't want no new pets in the house, not since Chance went. Brought it home. It came home in its little cage. Bless it. Not happy. Really wasn't happy with me. So at the moment, sitting in the garden in his cardboard box, We have a little friend.
Oh.
He's only a juvie. He's probably about 9 weeks old, but he's got a gammy leg at the moment. He's got a poorly leg. But you ought to hear the noise he makes when he's absolutely hacked off. So that's it. He's gone and burrowed himself into that. So we've got a towel out there. He's on grapes and apples and a little bit of water at the moment. But his leg's a bit gammy. Whether he's sprained it or it's partly broken, I don't know. But went out to feed him tonight, nearly had my hand off and he nearly jumped out of the box. So he's getting better. But we phoned this, it's called Tiggy Winkles. They look after like hedgehogs and it's like the local animal welfare hospital. So we phoned the national, what is it? It looks like a drowned rat. It's actually a grey squirrel. We tried it in the garden to see if he'd just run around the garden. But he headed for the pond and jumped in the pond and nearly bloody drowned. So I had to pick him out and get him through. But it's a grey squirrel. So we phoned the National Animal Helpline. No, we don't deal with grey squirrels because they're classed as vermin. Take it to the vet and they'll probably euthanize it, but call Tiggy Winkles. So I phoned this hedgehog rescue centre. And I said to him, you know, I've obviously got this juvenile squirrel. He's got a poor little leg. All right, well, you can bring him in, but if we look after him, we can't release him because he'll then not be a feral squirrel or whatever. So he'll have to stay with us until he dies. Or you could use the other option. I went, what's that? He went, well, basically take him round the side of the house and hit him over the back of the head with a hammer. I'm like, great, you're meant to be an animal centre and you're telling me this. So we're looking after him. So he's in the back. He's in the back garden. He's in a duvet box. He's got a towel in the bottom. He's got water. He's got apples. He's got grapes, and the lid shuts. So probably tomorrow I'll take him down the backfield and try and release him and get him back into the. I said, but just knowing my luck, he'll come racing back, run across the road and get run over, or he'll go scooting across the field and the bloody red kites we got in the air will come down and grab him. Be just my luck. It'll be something like out of a comedy film. Andy, shoot it, it's a tree rat. Oh, I can't believe scum. Squirrel that identifies as a fish. Interesting. Rev's the new Dr. Dolittle. Andy, I'll shoot it for you, no charge. He's actually doing really well in that box. He's loving it. He's all snuggled up. He's got his big fluffy tail in there. But he's absolutely loving it. Dangerous Dave's in. Oh God, there's too many Daves in this room. It's another Dangerous Dave in. Evening, Dave. Good to see you. So yeah, that's one of our little things that we've got. We'll go Rev's Animal Rescue.
Only you can go to work and come back with a squirrel.
Well, yeah. Who was the? I'm trying to think of the bloody. Oh God, the bloke that did all the animals. Who was it that did the animal sanctuary that got done recently? Oh, that was it. Yeah, we can't mention him. Oh, have you guessed what it is yet? It's a squirrel. I need to grow a beard and a wobble board. Here we go. We've got a little squirrel here. And while we're here, let's just go next door to the classroom. Hello, girls. Hello, kids. Yeah, move on. Subi's. Gus is in. Evening, Gus. Good to see you, mate.
Oh, dear.
Vincent, it was lucky the garage cat didn't catch it. That's true. Rev got confused when he saw a bushy tail. Oh, that's true. Yeah, it's true. I love all animals. I wouldn't care if it's a little rat. We had one. Oh, God, when was it? Thursday. We did the run to Lowndes Arms. Now we have our yard cat. So we've got a little black cat. It's about a year old, and it wanders in and out the building. But he's a damn good mouse hunter. So we'd locked all the building down. I'm out the front, getting my kit on, getting my helmet on. A couple of guys are there. They're, oh, where are you off to? Lowndes Arms, right? Ready to go, guy? oh, you got a cat? And I went, yeah, that's the yard cat. It wandered across the building at the front, Jamie, to where the toilet is.
Oh,
Went
God.
through the fence round the back of the toilet. Next thing you could hear was like, oh, God, the cat's fighting. He comes back out of the toilet. You can hear the fence going. He's rattling the fence. And I thought, what the hell's... Well, there's a tiny little gap. Next thing you know,
Yeah.
he's gone across the yard. He's got a bloody great rat in his mouth. He's like, bloody hell, look at the size of that rat. And I went, yeah. He went down the side. He jumped the fence with the rat in his mouth. And then you can hear... Right, that's what he does. He catches the rats. Oh, but great. Andy said, what ride's on for Sunday? So meeting at the garage, 9 o'clock. We're heading up to Emma's Cafe because Biker Kaz, the YouTuber, is up at Triumph Woburn on Sunday. So, yeah, we're going to go and catch up with Biker Kaz, and she's going to probably bring all the girls with her. So it'll be a nice little catch up with all the girls that ride up there. I actually caught up with 5 Foot Fifi this week, because we follow each other on Instagram. Now, she is actually dating Peter Hickman. So I sent her a little bit of message. She put up a picture of a bicycle in Pete's trailer. And it's like, Pete's put up, well, if I can't ride my bike, at least I've brought this, I probably won't. And she's basically said to him, you're not getting on another bike this season, not after the prang that you had at the Isle of Man. But I sent a little bit of, get well, Pete, look after him, Fifi. And she just sent back, thanks, babes. So yeah, Pete's all right. He's being looked after, but he's banged up. He's got black eyes. He had a crash during the time trials, wasn't it, or something? Yeah, he hit the wall. They reckon about 120 mile an hour.
Fucking hell!
He brushed the wall. Yeah, he brushed the wall at 120, and it ripped him off the bike. But yeah, he caught most of it to the face. So I think it was Tread McGower or something he came off in. And then literally within about a couple of hours, another one had come off and the guy broke both arms. So, yeah, nasty. It is a nasty little corner. But, yeah, Pete's doing all right. Lucky to be alive. So, at the end of the day, bikes can be repaired. Humans can't. No. Lily's in Ken the Stunt Squirrel. We ought to get him on the front of the bike. And he's like,
you're not meant to encourage him.
I wonder if he'd fit on the bike as a mascot.
Oh, God.
Get him a little crash helmet.
I know what happens now if it passes away. You're going to get it stuffed.
Idea, feed the tree rat to the cat, win-win. Tree rat gone, cat fed. How was Krapasaki Chris? Chris was in this afternoon. He's got a Triumph S, the Speed Triple. And he bought the Street Triple, and he brought it in for MOT, and it passed today. So,
nice.
Chris is now, he's not the mechanic at Triumph anymore. He's now basically sales manager, sales leader for Triumph. So, Chris is doing very, very well for himself, and well done, Chris. Yeah. Because obviously we're doing all of Triumph's MOTs because they haven't got an MOT tester at the moment. But he did say to me that they have got a new tester starting, but it won't be for a couple of weeks. So at least I'm just covering Triumph and sorting them out with MOTs. But the guy that was the complete pain in the arse at Triumph has now gone. Hooray! I can actually chat to the boys and have a decent conversation without him coming out and starting a load of crap there. But obviously Emma's struggling with the cafe because they've doubled the rent there now, which is
of course, yeah.
Yeah, so hence why she's opening. So she used to do once, if you remember, she did one Sunday a month. She's now every other Sunday because she needs the bloody money in to pay the rent. So it's getting a bit stupid at the moment.
The whole cost is ridiculous at the moment.
I can 3D print something for him to sit in. Little squirrel chair. Don't encourage me. Andy, yeah, Spike. If you want a Spike, I'll make you one. I'll give it to your better half. She can sit you on it, Andy. He'd probably enjoy that. Oh, how did the live stream go from talking about bikes to talking about this crap?
I don't know. I kind of go with it.
Right. The other one I am going to kick off about Angie just said tractor, animal lover and squirrel welfare Patreon. Oh, I've got some new ninja kitchen knives. Now, Lily will tell you, Lily is very... I talk to Beans on Toast, but obviously Lily talks to Beans on Toast on a daily basis. He went down and hung out outside the bike shed in London. Oh, my God. Poor Beansy. Beansy is not a motor vlogger. He is not an influencer. He is an e-fluencer. You have to get it right with Beansy. Spits at motor vloggers. He likes to be succulent. He likes to be moist. But he went down. He's done little videos. So go on Beans on Toast and look at his ride down to the bike shed. And he basically hangs around outside. And he's like, no, it's not for me. The ones that go to the bike shed tend to be your yuppie London types who have bought a bike to ride around on and show off their oh, look at me. I've got a new £18,000 Ducati Monster, or check out my latest BMW R69 and it's the special version. It's the limited. Or I own a Kawasaki H2. Look, it's supercharged. Wow, big whoopee bloody do.
Yeah, you'd be super dead if you're not careful too.
Yeah. But they did a bike show the other day. Inside the bike shed, they were charging 30 quid to get in.
What's the floor gold plated?
I know, which is more than if you went to bloody MCN Live. You know, MCN Live, massive arena, loads and loads of bloody venues and people there, and then they up the money and it's 30 quid to get into the bike shed. Like,
that's one place I won't be visiting then.
Yeah, well, it's not. Boo goes down there, but it's normally all the slow boys hang out down there. So, and then all the coppers hang around outside because they don't like burnouts and all, because you've got all the houses around there. And
all the snowflakes to go with it.
Yeah. Feels like I'm watching Only Fools and Horses. Serious question. Pipes on a CB500X. The guy at the shop was saying change it. Why do you think the standard pipe? It is the CB500X is very, very quiet, but I've got one of my regulars that comes in, Adam. So he came in this morning. He's got the same Explorer that I've got, but he's got the Buster handguards, but he's got white DRLs in the front of the handguards. Looks bloody amazing. Nice. He was telling me where to get all the bits from, and I'm like, I think I've got enough lights on the front of the bike. My name's not Andy GSA Tractor. TMF.
You're missing the air horn, aren't you?
It is all this stuff because you've got like a dead god, Jesus. Loads of non-biker hipsters go there to eat and look cool. Yeah, it does. It's exactly that, Lily. Maybe you wanted to sell you an now, how would you pronounce that name, Jamie?
Akapovic.
Thank you. That's how you would say it.
Yeah.
It's wrong.
Really?
Yeah. If a lot of people in the UK say Akrapovic, the actual correct name, if you buy it in Poland, is Akropovic.
Really?
Yeah, it's Akropovic. It's Akropovic. Yeah, but everyone says, "Oh, you've got an Acra on there." The short term is Acra, but everyone says, "Oh, it's an Akrapovic." No, it's not. It's an Akropovic.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's called Akropovic. Is the correct spelling of it. So if you Google it, have a look, and it will tell you the correct way to say it. It's Akropovic. But everyone says Akrapovic.
That's what I've always been told, so I've just gone with it.
Yeah, that's what I thought until one of my Polish guys come in, and he said, no, he said, in Poland, it's called an Akropovic. And I went, really? He said, yeah, it's an Akropovic. How do you actually look at it? Akropovic. That's how the Polish call it. Yeah. And
imagine going to the garage and asking for that. They go, what?
Yeah, have you got an Akrapovic? Oh, here we go. GB, I used to get a Akropovic when I was a teenager. I said to the missus the other night, I said, what's the difference between lobsters and crabs? And she went, well, crabs go sideways. I went, crap, I've got lobsters. right. Moving on. I did.
Oh,
Are we up? I brought a slip on. Wait, wrong channel. Did I forget to tell everybody? It's obviously not for children. Adult jokes, C-bombs, F-bombs may occur to you. Too late. You've already missed it. You're halfway in.
Yeah.
That's been running all night. If you didn't read it, it's yeah.
your problem.
Oh, I did ask Rev about Andy's horn. He said he wouldn't fit on my terrain. Yes, Andy has a very large horn. Yes, his BMW does come with a very large horn. And yeah, he's got a Denali sound bomb. Vincent wanted to put one on the terrain, but that would add probably about another 4 kilos, the same bound by about 10 mile an hour. So yeah, stick with the standard one. There's cream for that now. Oh, it's like the man goes to the doctors and bends over. He said, I've got a horrible rash on my backside. He said, no, you've got a strawberry infection. Can I solve it? Well, I've got some cream for it.
Oh, that's all. I got some good news for you. I've been entered into the creators content thing with Lex Moto.
Oh, lovely.
So I'm just waiting to hear back.
Yeah, they won't put me in because I'm too well established, because Spicy won't even get in either. So it's for the new guys. So yeah, good. We're going to have to, because obviously we're looking at probably August now to get down and meet Howie, Exeter and all that. So we'll probably do it, because I've got my holiday in September. We'll probably do it mid-August, just before the end of bike season. We'll all meet up. I'll come down to you in Southampton, spend the night, and then we can ride across, make a weekend of it.
Yeah, just let me know dates and I'll get it all off.
Yeah. Mini sound bomb would work. Yeah, replaces the sound bomb just the size of a standard horn. It's just got the conch shell on it. So yeah, mini sound bomb. I had one on the GTR, loud as hell. So I like the Lex Motos. Just not a good resale. No, they some hold their price. It depends how you look after them.
You look after them, because it's like mine. When I had the accident, they tried to lowball me. But because I had all the service history, all the paperwork from when I brought it, it sent it up like another 300-400 quid.
Oh, here we go. Andy's just said 20th of August. Let me just have a quick look at the calendar. 20th. We could probably make that 22nd, 23rd, 22nd, 23rd. So that's the Friday and the Saturday. That'd be handy. Andy will be down there. We'll catch up with Andy when we get down there. But we'll take the bike. We'll do a hotel. I'm not taking a tent. It's going to be one of them holiday inns or bloody travel lodge or
travel lodge are cheaper.
Yeah, but scummier. I like Premier Inn.
Well, I was looking at Wales and I looked at a Premier Inn and it was like £300 for the 2 nights, where the travel lodge was only £156.
That's not bad then, yeah.
Yeah, like we said, we're only sleeping. It's not like we're,
It's just somewhere to put your head down, and you've always got the restaurant next door to eat anyway. So
exactly that.
Yeah, we'll try and organise that for around about 20th then. Yeah, well, even if we have to go midweek or whatever, just have a few days down there. Good content. We have a damn good ride around as well, so that'll be quite good. June the 18th, there's a big meet-up. I don't know what's on for the 18th, actually. That is 2 weeks on a Wednesday. I'm going to be working. I ain't going to get a chance to do anything.
I'll be working as well.
I'll talk to Al, tell them I'll let you come around in a servant's block.
That's right, Andy. I'll just sleep under your bike.
This way, boss. I show you the dark side. I said because we were talking. One of the guys that comes in, he's what do they? Oh God, what do they call it? Where your political views are really, Jesus Christ, mate, you can't say that. Is it leftist or?
I don't know. I call them assholes. So
no, it's like Nigel Farage's best mate sort of thing. Job.
I don't actually know. It's one of them terms. I swear it is.
Yeah, someone help me out in the side chat. What do you call these people that are really? Oh, you can't do. I reckon we just ought to send these boat people back, and you know, oh, just get rid of them, chuck them all out the country, stick them on a plane, fly them back to their country, and just push them out the back of the plane, and they're in their own. That's
It's
sort of,
tempting.
oh, there we go. Far right.
What?
That's
Yeah.
far right, because the
Was it far right?
the wokes are the you can't say that because
Oh yeah, the nannies. Yeah.
yeah, the Karens and all that. Yeah, far right. And he said he was one of the guys was in, and he said, Jesus Christ, he said, have you seen the news? 12,000 immigrants hit the shore this week. He said, it's the biggest since blah, blah, blah. Oh, I reckon we ought to just kick them all back. And I went, you can't say that, you know. We'd love to send them all back, but you're not allowed to say that in public. And he went, mate, he said, I'm going to go down to Dover. I'm going to buy myself a boat. And all the British can pay me £1 a time. I'm going to get some petrol, go out in the middle of the sea with my spear and pop these bloody dinghies so I can swim home.
Don't take me. I'll be sat there with a flipping machine gun.
Yeah, I was like, you can't say that. And he went, I can say what I want. He said, and all these, he said, you go down to London, and there's all these people walking around like Daleks and letterboxes. And I went, what? He went, all you can see is the eyes. And then I'm like, no, you can't say that. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. You certainly don't want to be mentioning that on live streams. That will get you, because someone said to me, he said, you can't name your van that. I went, that was Jules that named that. I said, because I've got my 2 headrests in the van that have come out the car. Yeah. And I've always called them Ali and Akbar. I said, oh, it's Ali Akbar. And they went, you can't say that. And then someone said to me, oh, yeah, but now you've got like a little disabled thing that you put the bikes in the back of it. You ought to call it the Taliban.
Yeah, but this is what makes me laugh with society. It's got so snowflakey. You can't say this, you can't say that. And it's like, well, yes, I can. Freedom of speech.
Yeah. It was someone was saying, because we were talking about like the British sense of humour.
What British sense of humour?
Yeah, we had one of our older customers in reception today, and she was I remember the days of when it was like Benny Hill and the Goon Show and that, and I went, God blimey! I said I remember the Goon Show because it was all like the main Michael Benteen. You had what was it? Oh God, who was the one that got knighted recently? I can't think his bloody name now.
I don't know. I don't follow half of them.
There was Spike Milligan. That was it. Spike Milligan was very, very near the knuckle. And she went, I remember the BAFTA Awards where Spike Milligan got a lifetime achievement. And I went, what was that? She said, it was Michael Parkinson that presented the award. Michael Parkinson back then was a damn good interviewer. And she said, Spike Milligan come on and he come up on stage. Oh God, was it Jonathan Ross as well? Yeah. And they're all it was Jonathan Ross that did it. Spike, well done on your Lifetime Achievement Award to the BAFTAs. And we've got a little video from a great admirer of yours. And Spike Milligan stood there at this, like the lectern, and they played a video from Prince Charles. And he went, Spike, me and Mother, he said, me and Mother used to love sitting in watching the BBC and the Goon Show. And we think you're absolutely beautiful and nothing better to be sat in Windsor Castle and just watching your sense of humour. So well done from myself, Camilla, and of course, Mother. And we congratulate you on your Lifetime Achievement Award with the BBC and your achievement with comedy. And Jonathan Ross is on the Spike and he went, there we go, Spike, His Royal Highness. What do you think of that? And he went, grovelling bastard.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I was like, Jesus Christ, but you could get away with that because it was the British sense of humour. Now you're not allowed. We're all namby-pamby. You can't say, oh, it'll offend the lesbians, or it'll offend the gays, or it'll offend the ethnics. Mm-hmm. Like, Jesus Christ. Because that's what I said to Jules. I went, you can't go out and call it a Black Sabbath, mate. It's got to be a multicoloured Sabbath.
Yeah, painting in fucking rainbows.
Yeah. And oh God, what was it? One of the guys said today, he said, I'm trying to figure out what is it LBGTQ or something?
Oh, yeah. They keep adding letters to it. I think it's just the alphabet backwards.
Yeah. He said, my son's motorbike is wobbly on the front wheel, 40 to 60. It's balanced than a route classic. Wheel bearings. Could be wheel bearings.
Yeah, that's true. If they're going.
Check the wheel bearings or check the tightness of the wheel.
What is it? Wobbly. You sure it's not vibrations? Because normally on the wheel bearings are going, it vibrates a bit more, doesn't it?
Yeah, but if he's balanced the wheel and it's got a decent wheel, it's got a decent tire on it. The only thing that's going to chuck it out is either going to be it could have a warp disc.
Yeah, it could do. Yeah,
so it's catching the caliper, or it could have the wheel bearings and stuff. The easiest way to check a wheel bearing: get the bike. If you've got a main stand on it, get someone on the back of the bike. Get hold of the top and the bottom of the wheel and see if you've got any play. If you've got it on a side stand only, get someone to hold the handlebar, right handlebar, pull the handlebar to the tank and lean it back so you can get the front wheel in the air. Do the same again. Just see if you've got any play on that wheel.
The other way to do it is rock it back and forth as well.
Or rock it backwards and forwards. It could be headstock bearings. And then spin the wheel up and see if the caliper touches the disc in any point. It could be after, could be headstock, could be caliper, it could be wheel bearings. It could be
I had it the other week. I had like a knocking, vibrating, weird sound coming off my front wheel, and then found out the caliper was loose and it was starting to seize.
Oh, here we go. Jules just said Spike Milligan wrote him a letter a while back saying, I suppose a knighthood's out the question. King Charles wrote back saying, keep grovelling. But that was the humour that Spike Milligan had with the royal family, because he knew Charles very well. So Andy's just said, yeah, warp disc. It sounds to me it could either be a warp disc, wheel bearings, or headstock's got a bit of play in it. But yeah.
I thought with warp disc they start to make that fucking high pitched like groan, don't they? Normally.
I'll tell you what, I had, we had a guy in today. He brought in Aprilia RSV. He said to me, my mates had a go at doing the brakes, but I've got no brakes now. They tried bleeding it, but they bled it wrong. Easy mistake.
Yeah.
On the Aprilias, on the top of the master cylinder, so where you're thinking, there is also a bleed nipple for the master cylinder. So they bled it through, got a bit of air in it, but the air is sat in the master. Of course, they said, there's no air in the line, but I've got no brake. Yeah, because your air's in your master. So you bleed the master, then you do the furthest one away, which is your left caliper, and then do the nearest. Managed to get the air out, got that, did the back brake for him. But then I looked at it, I'm thinking, this bike looks very black. It's dripping in carbon. Every single panel on this bike is pure carbon. And I said to him, I went, where's the key for it? He went, it hasn't got a key. It's got no ignition. It doesn't have an ignition lock. What do you mean? Press the button in the center is the kill switch. Then you can arm the ignition. It's a track bike. But it's a registered track bike with a road number plate on it. Wow. But it's literally got a kill switch in the middle between the handlebars, right bang on the headstock. You just press the kill button. Then you can press the start button. And then to kill the bike, you press the kill button again. It shuts the bike down. Wow. And I went, bloody hell, it's a bit of kit. And he went, yeah. He said, the carbon cost me an arm and a leg. Every single fairing panel, hugger, even the footrest where you put your feet, it's got side carbon panels on it. It's got carbon everywhere.
I'd be scared to ride it.
I sat on it. I was like, I don't like Aprilias, but I like this. Check it out, Gus. Let us know. I've got an annoying noise at the back of mine. It's called the wife. I can feel my old LXR's warp disc on the lever. Yeah, just
change discs. The standard discs are shite on them.
Yeah, the 66. Yeah, they've copied the Aprilia and put the bleed nipple on the master cylinder. All the new 66s are watching this. Hope Andy's missus ain't watching this. She's probably in the background listening. Wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. Absolutely. Right. Let me just go through some of I've got a couple of questions we're going to go through, and then we'll wrap up in about 10 minutes' time. So this Sunday, while Jamie's making a cup of tea in the kitchen, Sunday is the run to Emma's. So we are meeting at Eclipse, 9 o'clock. And then we're going to have a run out to Emma's Cafe. A lot of the guys are going straight because we've got Toxic Throttle with us this weekend. We've got Rev's team, and I believe there's a couple of motovloggers that join us because obviously we've got Biker Kaz up at Woburn. She's well known on the circuit for being one of the bike girls. So that is all good. We're looking forward to that one. Right. Let me just jump. I've just got to go into my Gmail. So bear with me a sec, Jamie, while I fire up the G. I had 2 really good questions this week. Right. Oh, where is it? No. There we go. Right, that one there. There we go. Got it. New comment. Yeah. Right. Okay. Here's the first one for you. You've had an LXR, so you'll know this problem, Jamie.
Yeah, go on.
Bought myself a second-hand LXR SE125. Although the bike is very nice, I can't get my foot under the gear shift to change gear. I have to use my heel. What is your suggestion?
Use his heel?
He's using his heel to change gear because he can't get his toe to lift it up to second gear.
He's only got to adjust the height of the lever.
Yeah.
It's
so
simple.
Yeah. He's a new rider. Bless him. He's a new rider.
Okay, all right, I'll let him off.
What you need to do, left-hand side of the bike, you will find your gear lever. In the back of the gear lever is a little 10mm bolt. Undo the bolt. You need to remove the bolt fully because you will not be able to take it off the spline. The spline on the bike.
A bit of metal.
This is the bit where Rev does his amazing drawing. So if you're looking at a gear spline on a bike, oh, I've gone the wrong way. Go that way. There's all the splines. There's all the splines there. Your gear lever is going to look like that. You're going to slide your gear lever onto that. The bit in the middle is where the bolt will sit to hold your gear lever in place. What you need to do is pop your bolt out, slide the gear lever off, lift the gear lever up a bit, slide it back on and drop the bolt back through. Get back on the bike and make sure you can put your toe underneath the gear lever. It all depends if you are riding in sports boots or if you're riding in biker boots. You will need to adjust your
trainers
to make sure that you can get your foot in to lift that gearbox, to lift the gear lever up. If you struggle then to get it up and down in gear, you have an adjuster rod. You undo the 10mm at the front, the 10mm at the back. You can either shorten it or lengthen it and take the bite up. But it is a matter of playing around with it. Yeah, so it's that easy.
I was going to say, I had mine come loose at one point. Wasn't sure what I was doing with it. And luckily enough, Infinity showed me how to do it.
Yeah, oh, here we are. Andy's known Kaz for... A lot of people have known Kaz for years. So, yeah, she's up Triumph on Sunday. You adjusted mine. I remember one service, someone put mine very high. I couldn't shift up, drove back after 2 minutes. Yeah, I did it. And GB's just said, obviously, when you put the bolt in, put some thread lock on it. Yeah, bang a load of thread lock on it. Just stops it coming loose. Yeah, that was one. The other one I had, and it's to do with brake levers. I've changed, basically, someone had changed their brake levers from the generic brake levers to the short brake levers. But I find when I bring my brake levers in now, they come all the way to the bar. Do I need to bleed the brakes? No, you need to adjust your lever so it moves out a little bit.
Yeah.
It's simple questions. We had a guy that phoned up once, bless him. How he ever got a CBT license, I do not know.
I ask that question every day. I work with enough of them.
Yeah. He'd gone out, he'd done his CBT, he'd come in and he bought a scooter from us. So it was only a 50cc.
Yep.
Phones up 2 days later, I keep getting beeped. Right. My indicators keep sticking on. Right. Well, it's a brand new bike. It shouldn't. Get it into us. Yeah. We'll have a look at it. What does it do? Well, when I turn left, I press it to the left and the left-hand indicator comes on. But when I try and push it to the middle, the right-hand indicator comes on. But I can't get it to sit in the middle. I said, have you not heard of like push? You push it in to cancel the indicators. It will not sit in the middle. You have to push it to cancel it. Oh, well, the bike that I did my CBT on, you pushed it left and then you could move it to the middle and then you pushed it to the right and then you could pull it back to the middle. This one doesn't do that. And I went, no, all bikes now, right turn, push to cancel, left turn, push to cancel. Yeah.
One of the things
I always forget to do when I'm out test riding the bike. I always forget to cancel the bloody.
Oh, I'm getting as bad as you for that now.
Yeah. I'm so used to obviously 10 seconds later because the Triumph self cancels for me. They do, I believe they do on the GSs now as well. So not even Andy knows how to push to cancel.
I think we're all bad for it because obviously bikes years ago they used to make them tick, and now they don't even do that.
No, you just get the indicator on the on the heads up, and you're like, if
you're busy doing your mirrors, looking at what's in front of you, and you go about halfway down the road, and you go, "Oh fuck, I've left the indicator on."
All bikes now have self-cancelling indicators. Yeah, 10 seconds down the road, or you've turned left and straightened up, your indicators go off because it picks it up.
Yeah,
but some of the older bikes, or like the Lex Motors, you have to push the cancel. And I said to him, push the cancel, and he went, "Oh." I said, "What bike were you riding?" "Oh, well, it was like a 1994 Honda." And I'm like, "Well, there you go then. There's your answer." I've got one in tomorrow that Macaulay's doing a set. I've actually got a Lex Moto Ranger coming in tomorrow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't see many of them anymore.
I know. I said to the guy, I went, "Bloody hell, when did you buy that?" And he went, 2001. It's called a Lex Moto. And how many miles you got on it? Oh, about 5,000. It's not done a lot of mileage because we keep it in the garage out of the way. And I went, "Do you realise how much that bike is worth?" And he went, "What do you mean?" I went, "It's probably roughly a 2 to 2.5 grand bike because the Rangers are basic collector's items now."
Yeah.
And he went, "Yeah, but it's only a Lex Moto." I went, "Yeah, it's a collector's item. It's that, if it's that clean and that good." He said, "Well, it's only done minimum mileage and it's absolutely spotless. It's coming in for." I shall get some photos of that tomorrow.
Yes.
I
haven't seen one of them in a long time.
Yeah, Will from Learn to Ride loves to fine you. You got to buy me a chocolate bar now. Yeah, Will does that. Got told about the fair, every new bike I bought, the dealership told me as well, part of the handover. Yeah. All mine are multifunctional depending on how long I hold them. Yeah, but we haven't all got whiz wheels and 5 CAN buses up the back and easy. Right, it's 9 o'clock nearly. We're going to head out. I've got a long day tomorrow. We are riding Sunday, so 9 o'clock Sunday morning. Meet me at the garage. We're heading up to Emma's. Jamie is off to Wales tomorrow, so wish him well, people. Obviously, Jamie's going to be posting loads of stuff on his Facebook. So Jamie's
we're going to go live at the hotel as well, so that'll be on Facebook and TikTok.
Message me and I'll try and jump on the stream, even if I am at work, mate. See how you're getting on. But, yeah, ping me a WhatsApp first before you go in. I'll try and jump on, mate. Unless I'm exceptionally busy. Andy said you're going to be doing some of that probably on your way.
Oh, no, that'll most probably be Jay. I've been winding him up about that already. I told him, I go, "Stay away from the wall." He goes, "Why?" I goes, "They're all sheep shaggers up there, mate."
Yeah, definitely. Right, GB, ta-ta for now. Night all, ride safe. See you later. From Jamie, everybody in the side chat. So Andy Slow, VJ, GB Patriot, Lily, Gus, Ultima, Scooby, who was in there, Sundrup, I've mentioned Lily, Dangerous Dave, no TMF in the stream tonight, that's a shame. Outboy 13, Dark Side Biker, I mentioned GB, who else have we had in? VJ, no, we've done that one, Slow Rider Zed at the beginning. But thanks to everybody that's come in tonight. Great stream again. Thanks to Jamie for joining me. We'll see you all again Sunday down at Emma's Cafe. Whatever you're doing, guys, be well, ride safe, and as always from Jamie and myself, it's a big goodbye from us. Take it easy, enjoy the weekend.